And welcome back, fanboys and fangirls, to Let's Play Solo Realms of Arkania, Shadows over Riva. We are at the third level of the Dwarven mine, so let's explore it. In a small depression on the wall, a strange symbol can be seen. It was hewn from the stone very precisely and is surrounded by a metallic sheen. That's a letter from Syad, the magician's tongue, explains Archon. It should be the sign for an R, he concludes. You need the skill. Let's see, what skill is it? Skill values. I think it's ancient lore or no. Ancient tongues. Oh man, I need to spell this word correctly sometime. Hold on, stop, shouts Archon. Apparently for no reason. Look at the floor. The slab right in front of us is clean, but those beside it are blood-stained. And there's a seam running down the middle of the slab. That's guaranteed to be a trap, adds Archon. Archon moves just a tiny bit onto the slab, where he discovers a hook linked to a spring. If a weight is put on the slab, the spring is depressed and the hook slides free. After several unsuccessful tries, Archon at last manages to pull the hook free. The sides of the slab drop away, and with a bemused expression, Archon plunks into the pit. The floor of the pit is covered with pointed stakes, but Archon gets lucky and falls to the ground between them. That is the part where I needed a dummy, or isn't it? I'm not sure. Yes. When you are alone in this pit, you will not get out of there. This time there is an E. There are many traps here. Say, what are those holes in the wall? Asks Archon. He points to a large number of small depressions. The holes are hidden among the wall's irregularities with such skill that you didn't notice them before. Stay back, orders Archon. It's a crossbow trap. Gingerly, Archon puts a finger down one of the holes and touches a sharp metal point. Just as I thought, he says, satisfied. Carefully, he waves his arms in front of the holes, but nothing happens. Then he lies down on the floor and notices a tile about a thumb's breadth higher than the rest. That will be the trigger, Archon assumes, and hits it without getting up. With a metallic screech, about 20 crossbow bolts shot out above his head and hit the far wall. Archon stands up and is about to walk past the trap when he suddenly hits by an awful thought. What if the trap has more than one charge? He drops back to the floor and kicks the tile. And indeed, another salvo of balls hits the opposite wall. Archon repeats the exercise several more times, but nothing happens. Finally, gets up and walks across. You need a high intelligence and danger sense to detect this trap, I think. Suddenly, Arshan steps on a stone tile that gives under his weight. He stops and notices a row of small holes in the wall beside him. Phew! That was close, Arshan sighs and takes a deep breath of relief. As he continues on his way, he hits and tears a tripwire drawn across the tunnel. A salvo of bolts shoots out from the holes and takes him down. Oh man, I absolutely hate this. There's so much traps here, you can easily get killed. This time it is an M. No, an M. It's a German spelling. Whoa. Arshan stops and lifts his arms in warning. I don't like the looks of that block of stone up here. He points at the ceiling, which was quite smooth up to this point. But here, a slightly misaligned block of stone is visible above you. Arshan takes a run up and sprints across. When he is exactly underneath it, the block of stone falls from the ceiling. With a mighty leap, Arshan jumps to avoid the path of the falling stone block. Oh man, I will save here. An eye this time. Oh no, again blood. From several steps away, you notice a slightly sunken section of floor about 3 steps wide. You walk up to the sunken slab and start looking for the probable trap's trigger mechanism. You find a hollow underneath the slab, but no mechanism that might be triggered by it. Do you want to... Let's see if I can cast a spell. Astral points. Arshan kneels down and lays one hand on the slab. After a moment of concentration, he speaks the spell formula and gets up again. Gingerly, he steps on the slab. With a jolt, the slab sinks down a bit, but then the magic takes hold and you are able to safely walk across. Cloudibus, as it is spelled in German, it locks doors and not only doors and traps, obviously. An S. And an S again. Well, looks like someone beat us to triggering this trap, Arshan states sarcastically and points at an orc buried underneath a giant block of stone. Okay, I will end the video here. See you in a few seconds, guys.